Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Taco Twins, where we create weekly videos. So if you guys like this video or any of our videos, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. So in this video, we're gonna be installing Raptor lights or Grille lights on our 2016 Toyota 4Runner TRD Trail Edition. As you can see here, we got the TRD Pro Grille. This is an OEM one from Toyota. But if you guys have a replica one, you know, off of eBay or off of our website, this kit will work the same way. So let me show you what we got here. So here's what is going to be in the kit. The kit's can be found on our website at runningfortacos.com. That's running without a G. And as you can see here, it has an amber lens. These are super bright. And then of course, this is the 3-pack. We also have a 4-pack here. So if you guys like the 4-piece better, you can get that one instead. But today we're gonna be doing an install on the 3-piece. So the 3 and the 4-piece are gonna be installed pretty much the same way. The only difference is the 3-piece, it is secured by 2 screws, and with the 4-piece they actually have tabs that actually clip in to the grill. And the reason why we couldn't do that with the 4-piece is because there's not really anywhere for this one to clip into. And then of course it comes with the harness, the connectors, the power supply, and then of course the ground. And then this 3-piece here will also come in a smoked black, and so it's gonna light up amber. The lens or the cover is just smoked. So that is the only difference. But yeah, let's get this install started. So the first thing you are going to want to do is remove this piece right here, the cover, which we have already done so, is right there. And they're just held in by a bunch of these plastic clips. So all you gotta do is push that tab down and use a flathead to pry it up. Super easy. So I'm not even gonna show that. So next, let's grab the lights. So let me show you how these lights are going to be secured in there. So of course you got the front piece, and then the back piece here comes as 2 pieces. So this piece will slide through the grill, and then these two will be held together by 2 screws, one right there and one over here. So we are going to do 3 wide. You can do it that way, which is here and the 2 outer holes, or you can do it right next to each other, so here, here, and here. So to feed it, just feed it in and then grab that 2nd piece and then just slide it back there first, and then pull it back. Okay, next you're gonna grab these screws that are provided. All right, if you got like a short screwdriver, that'll help out a lot. So just line it up and screw it in. And once it's snug, you should be good. You don't want to go too much because this is plastic, you don't want to break it. Here you go. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same to the 2 outer ones, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So once you have all 3 screwed in and secured, this is what it'll look like. And it does. stick out a little bit. So it is a little bit of a bulkier design. Now we got all those three. Next we're gonna connect it and then I'll show you guys how to power it. There you go. Once you have all three clipped in, we can clean this up later and zip tie it somewhere that we can't see. Next, we're going to run this over to our fuse box, which is right behind our battery. So here's our fuse box. So you guys will probably not have the this here. This is for my winch. And so what we're going to do is remove the fuse box cover, which is held on by a couple tabs here. Oh, actually it looks like it's just one tab. Okay, so this one back here, pull it up. Okay, so mine's not going to be as neat and clean as your guys's might be. So if you are standing on the driver's side of your fuse box, looking down this way, we are actually going to be removing this 10mm bolt. And the reason why we're doing that is so we can remove this plastic piece, so that way we can run our power wire under here and get into the fuse box cleanly without, you know, just pulling it through from the side and then closing the cover on top of the wire, because we don't want to do that because it's going to get pinched. So what we're going to do, grab a 10mm, take that guy off, and then if you're looking down, grab a small flathead, and if you look in here, you want to put your flathead right here. Okay, put it right here in between that bottom clip and the top one. So if you see there's two of them, you might think that you would put it back here and try to move this up like that, but that's wrong. Don't do that because it will not come off. So put it right in between there, and then what you want to do with your hand is you're going to push up, okay, as you loosen with the flathead. And there's actually two, so there's one on this side as well. It's kind of, see, it's kind of dark, but it's exactly the same as this one. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. As you are pulling up on this plastic piece or pushing up on this plastic piece with one hand, the other hand you guys want to twist your flathead so that way it moves, and then move on to the other side, and then it'll slide up just like this, and it'll pop out just like that. And then so we're just going to move that to the side. So here's what we did. We fed it from the grill over here through the headlight hole right here. We came down. Again, you might not have this, most likely. So what we did was we ran it in between the battery here and the fuse box. There's actually a nice hole right there, as you can see. So we ran the harness down the middle of that. We came out this side, and then so here we are. So you can either do it that way, or you can run it just all the way over here and come to the right side of the fuse box. Doesn't matter. You get the same result. So now that we're over here, what we are going to do is we're going to grab the red power wire, and then we are going to feed this power wire up through here. So we're going to tuck the red wire all the way down to the bottom, so that way when we do slide this back into place, it won't pinch this wire. Okay, so the fuse that we are going to be using is a 10 amp fuse that is going to be located right here. So the fuse that we're going to be using is going to be a 10 amp fuse, which is where this empty slot is, because I already took it out. and it's going to be right above the 7.5, and the fuse that it's for is for the INJ fuse. So look for that fuse and pull it out with your pliers that are under the cover, and with the power wire that we supply, you are going to get a add fuse like this. It's going to be a 10 amp fuse and a 15 amp fuse that's attached to it. The 10 amp will replace the 10 that we pull out from the fuse box, and then the 15 will be the one powering the grill lights. Let's go ahead and plug that. Just like that. And then again, just double check, make sure that this wire is not going to be pinched, and then go ahead and pull it back up, and then slide it down, and then you'll hear it clip. Those two tabs that we use to pull this out will clip back in. So now that this is here nice and neatly, and our power is good, our out of fuse is good, so this won't get in the way of the cover at all. And then we're gonna put this 10mm back. And then now the next thing, we're gonna do our ground. Now that we got the power wired up and tucked away cleanly, the next is going to be the ground. And then if you look right here next to the fuse box, we already have a nice ground, so we're gonna go ahead and use this one right here. So grab your 10mm, take that out, and then install the ground right there. All right, so if you can see there, we unbolted that 10mm, and then we lifted this piece bracket up, and then we tucked the ring terminal underneath the bracket, and then put the 10mm back. So now that we got a good ground there, we got the wire plugged up. Let's get this cover back on. And this was that gap that I was talking about here between the battery and the fuse box, where you can slide that power wire and ground wire over, and then this is the area where we came up through. All right, now that we got it connected, let's turn the car on. Not all the way on, but just enough where we will get power to the lights. And there you go. Pretty dang bright. As you can see, it's pretty bright out. So, super bright. So bright that the camera's having a hard time focusing. Yeah, there you go. So now every time the car is on, the lights will come on at the same time. So, and to me, that's personally what when I would like the lights to be on anyways, so that would be perfect. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. And if you guys like these lights, make sure you guys check them out at runninfortacos.com. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.